What does the signing of Shane Waldron at offensive coordinator mean for the Seattle Seahawks? Find out after this. What's up, Cableites? I am your host of UNORTHODOX Sports, and we are so excited to be back with you for one more semester. I'm so excited to bring you guys today's video as well, talking about the Seahawks' new offensive coordinator. This is UNORTHODOX Sports. I am your sports director for Cable 8, DJ Squabo, but I go by Squabo. Okay, so first, before we get into things, please leave in the comment section below, what do you think Shane Waldron means to the Seattle Seahawks? Okay, so first things first, when you're talking about what Shane Waldron means to Seattle, first of all, I really like this addition, and initially I did not. I came from the mindset that Seattle, Pete Carroll wants to run the football more, and last year we averaged almost 5 yards per carry on the ground, but yet we didn't run the football nearly as much as other teams in the NFL. The Los Angeles Rams last year, 7th most rush attempts in the NFL, whereas Seattle was 17th. So we needed an offensive coordinator that was going to trust and believe in the dedication to the run game, while also having creativity in the pass game, and that's what Shane Waldron brings to the table. The Los Angeles Rams were known for those underneath passes. The Los Angeles Rams last year were 20th in yards per pass attempted. What that means is that they're only dinking and dunking, throwing short passes, which is something that Seattle was inept at last season, and we struggled to do all throughout the year. We struggled with creativity, and that's what DK Metcalf came out and told us on a podcast with Brandon Marshall after the season. Guys started to know what we were doing. Guys started to see all these deep concepts, and we had nothing that we could do underneath. Watching Seattle last year, we struggled with screen passes. Ask the guy who got a pick six against us in the playoff game for the Rams. We struggled at having open guys in short field situations, which led to us struggling on third down, and our rushing was phenomenal. So I thought that we needed an offensive coordinator that was going to be rush first. But like in any situation, in relationships, in life, you don't want to compete with your partner, you want to complete your partner. And while Pete Carroll is the guy that's going to pound it down your throat and tell us that we need to run the football despite what he did in the Super Bowl, we needed a guy in the locker room that's going to be in marriage with him and be that other voice of reason for the majority of the locker room. We've heard a lot of guys over the past years become frustrated with Seattle's lack of opening up to a modern offense. I was one of the guys that said Seattle needs to let Russ cook this year, but there were times this year where Russ was cooking and what he was cooking looked a little bit burnt. So what we need to do is have offensive versatility, and that's what Shane Waldron brings to Seattle. Offensive versatility and locker room unity. He's bringing us together by combining the Pete Carroll run the football, because he's coming from the Rams where they were run first, and if you remember that game where they knocked us out of the playoffs, they were so good at running the football we couldn't stop it, and Cam Akers set a rookie record for the most rush yards in a playoff game. They beat us by running the football. Jared Goff only threw so many passes in that ball game. Luckily for the Rams, we couldn't stop it. So Shane Waldron understands the importance of rushing the football, but he also has that creativity to run those play action plays, to run those screen passes, and to create a short to intermediate pass game for Russell Wilson and these wide receivers. So overall, what Shane Waldron brings to Seattle: offensive creativity and locker room unity. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about Shane Waldron in Seattle? What does he mean for the Seahawks moving forward? As always, go Cougs.